I yield myself such time as I may consume.
Gentleman is recognized.
If you look at how transportation funds are administered to the tribes, first off, it's a pathetic and inadequate amount of money given the infrastructure problems that the tribes have, but then that is true of infrastructure writ large across the United States of America. But secondly, we think it was 1860 or 1870. The tribes do not directly receive these funds. There are various federal agencies involved and sometimes state agencies involved in the dispersal of those funds and the approval of the projects under those funds. This legislation, this was part of the FAST Act, which would give tribal self-governance, that they would be able to administer their own funds without anybody taking off administrative costs, without bureaucratic delay, and set their own priorities on their own lands. I sponsored this into the FAST Act. It was unanimously accepted at the time. Now, we thought, and when we passed the FAST Act, that 3 years would be long enough for the Department of Transportation to consult with the tribes. We set up a committee to come to consensus on the rules for self-governance. Well, unfortunately, it was slowed down because of presidential election, and then after the presidential election, this committee did not meet for the entire year of 2017, and then this year, essentially, DOT had some meetings, but then presented sort of a take it or leave it to the tribes, which the tribes find unacceptable. Now, unfortunately, the tribes can't prolong the negotiations unless we change the law, because the law set a deadline of December 2018, and because of the way the bureaucratic rulemaking process works, DOT would have to put out their rule in August while we're out of town, and without having reached any consensus or having had any meaningful further conversation with the tribes under the rules from which they should be able to administer their own funds for their own projects. So this bill is quite simple. It just it extends the deadline so that DOT won't rush out a rule that is opposed by the tribes, which obviously destroys the entire intent of this legislation. This would provide an additional year, and hopefully with some prodding and maybe a different Congress next year, we can get DOT's attention and get them to meaningfully consult with the sovereign nations, with the tribes, and to come up with a bill that is agreed to both by the Department of Transportation and the tribes. So this is quite simple. It has broad bipartisan support. I'm not aware of any opposition, and I urge my colleagues to vote aye on this legislation. With that, I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields.